How's it going, guys? Back with another video. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. It's pretty loud. I've been sick over the past week or so been holding off on the videos. Feeling a little bit better, so we're gonna go over my trades from today. Went 5 for 5. A lot of kind of smaller gains. Didn't get the big move at open. Big winner was pretty much Neo. I had this for my watch list last night and was able to execute it perfectly. I didn't think I was going to get this, but and it's a pretty simple trade. We were testing this 17.75 level multiple times on last Friday, and we failed this in the morning. We gapped down, and it was showing relative weakness compared to the rest of the market. Then pretty much what I was eyeing is any sort of retest I was going to get puts on. Got that perfect retest. It was a quick one, but we got it, and then we flushed down the middle there. So that was the first trade of the day on Neo. A couple on SPY. They were pretty short. I've talked about this style of trade before. This is what I use this on a fib of one candle. And all I'm looking to do is after we get some sort of like big green candle, like usually I'll look for like a hammer candle or some strength that I want to get in on calls, but I want to wait for that dip. So I'm gonna just literally just use that candle, draw my fib levels on that candle, and I'm gonna wait to get in at that 50 to 61.8 fib level, and I'm gonna keep my stop loss below. So we got in at that golden fib zone, and then we pretty much just launched right after I entered. I got lucky with my fill, almost didn't get filled, and then I think I sold on this candle right here. Here entering the supply zone, and I'm not big up holding that for that long. So that was the first trade with SPY. The second trade, I'll just go ahead. I'll move on to QQQ, show you guys in that order. QQQ, this was another pretty quick trade. I took this on this candle right here at 840, and pretty much all I was seeing right here is I wanted to test the supply zone, and we were at 295, and I wanted that 295.8 or yeah, somewhere up there, 296. So all I did was enter on this candle, and this one I actually used the EMAs. We were riding these EMAs, so I entered at this EMA, and my stop loss was below the EMA. Pretty simple. And we got this big count out here, and exited on this wick. I'm actually looking to get in a position right here. I would like to see either a trend line break north or a trend line break south. I wouldn't really call this a bear flag, sorry, a bull flag. I would more just call this like a nest. But you got some clear trend lines. This does look like it wants to break north there. So that was a play I made on QQQ. Moved back to SPY. Um, this was one that it was kind of just patterns. We had the pretty much exact same four candle formation right here. You see, we were bouncing off this lower trend line. We had this lower trend line right here, and we had this upper trend line right here. So once I noticed that we had these pretty much at four identical candles, I had called with the stop loss below support. Stop loss below 489.4 area, and sold on this candle right away. I didn't really want, and I could have held for a little bit longer to get to that trend line, but with something like this, Plato's going to eat it, so I'm just going to exit right away. Final trade of the day was on Apple. I went pretty heavy on this one because this is one of my favorite setups to take. Let me get rid of these EMAs. It's pretty sloppy chart right here. And all I was taking this on was this trend line break. I was deciding if I want to take this on SPY or Apple. I decided Apple because I had a cleaner trend line. Once this candle closed above this trend line, I tried to get a pretty good entry on this. I didn't wait for a retest just because Apple. I was more basing it off the cons, and I saw the cons were at a good position, so took that, and I pretty much sold on this pop. I wasn't expecting much. Usually for something like this, I would like to see a big move, but Apple was down 1% on the day at the time of the trade. So when Apple's down 1%, it's just not something I'm interested in taking. Trying to ride this for a late day rebound. Apple is typically not the one to go from down 1% to up on the day. So that's it for me. Went 5 for 5. Lots of scalps, not really anything flashy, just trend lines and support and resistance. So thank you guys, and hope you guys had a great day.